Hey, and welcome back to the Gentle Space. My name is Giovanna, and today we're going to be talking about hair porosity with our Master Stylist Jonathan Stewart. So I hope you enjoy. The questions came from you. It's going to be in a PowerPoint format. So please let me know if you have any other questions. Let me know if you learned anything. Our contact information, of course, is at the end of the videos. And these videos, of course, are sponsored by Alchemy of Essence. So wishing you all a beautiful day and enjoy the video. Talking about hair porosity today, and we have our master stylist, Jonathan Stewart, who is here today. And we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you, Jonathan, for coming back
Yes,
for
of course.
our audience and customers. So,
Yes, thanks for having me. So
all
excited.
right, here we go. Okay. All right. So, our first question, Jonathan, is what is hair porosity and why should we care about it as well?
Yeah, so hair porosity basically is how well your hair can absorb, and hold on to moisture. It's influenced by the condition and structure, like of the hair cuticle layer. So,
Hmm.
like you have three main levels. You have low porosity, which is the tightly closed cuticle, which may take longer to fully get wet, or products can also sit on top of the hair. Then you also have medium to normal porosity, which moisture can enter and stay fairly easily, and the hair is usually easier to moisturize and manage. And then you have high porosity, where the cuticle is more open, so it absorbs moisture quickly, and it can happen from natural things like chemical processing, heat, damage, etc., stuff like that.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
and we should care because it'll you should care really about your hair porosity because it'll help you understand like what your hair needs and how to choose products and what different techniques to use. And it's like porosity isn't like a good or bad hair type. So we can cancel that out now because people think that it's like, oh, you if it's low you got bad, it's bad, or so no, it's not good or a bad hair type.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good to know because my hair is it changed over the years. So right now
Yeah, and it can, and that's yeah. Well, because that's when I see it's a question about that later about the myth
yeah,
of hair porosity, and that's one of them. Like it can change. Like
gotcha.
people always say, "Oh, it can never change." Yes, it can.
Gotcha.
It can.
Okay, yeah, that's one of those questions.
Yeah,
So
no, there was some good questions. I was like, "Oh, yes."
gotcha. So hair porosity is it like a sponge? So your hair is like a sponge then, kind of.
Basically, yeah. That's
Okay.
been put in the layman terms. Yeah, it's like a sponge, and it's how well it absorbs, and hold on to moisture.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one then.
Mhm.
All right. So the differences. So hair type versus hair porosity. I know like when we talk about hair types, I guess that would be like your 4B, your 4C, and then
Yeah.
hair so like what's explain the differences when people talk about that because I think sometimes I even mix it up.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
hair type is like basically the shape or the pattern of your hair.
Oh,
So
okay.
like you said, like 4C. It's just like the shape or the pattern of your hair. So it could be tighter, it can be looser, it can be not as loose. Like so that's basically what that is. Like to explain it to like how I was explaining it to a client, because sometimes they don't understand. So basically when I explain it like that, they be like, oh, okay. So like 4C is like a little tighter. 4B is like it's like that type of
The little
3B,
looser.
like that. Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's your curl pattern is your hair type.
Yeah, it's the pattern, the shape of the pattern of your hair. So like type one is like straight, type two is wavy, type three curly, type four can be like coily or kinky. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and then of course, the hair porosity is how well your hair absorbs
More.
and takes in moisture.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Great. So hopefully everyone got understands that. So that's perfect. Thank you for that one.
And also
Uh-huh.
two people can have the same hair type but completely different porosities too. Like for
Oh,
example, like the hair type tells you what your hair looks and behaves like, and porosity helps like how well your hair handles moisture and absorbs moisture.
oh. So
Yeah.
you can have coily hair, but it can be
Not
um
as like the porosity can be low or high or medium or like
oh,
like you can have the same exact hair type but completely different porosity. It just depends on like the climate and your daily lifestyle and like
gotcha.
what products you use like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, good. Okay.
Mhm.
I think that's another question coming up. That's real good.
Yeah.
We'll keep it moving. Okay. So question three, Jonathan, is a customer asks, how can someone tell if they have low, medium, or high porosity hair?
Yeah, so like I was saying before, like with the low porosity, the
Mhm.
cuticle is tightly closed, and like the hair might take longer to get wet, or and the products can sit on top of the hair. Like I'm sure you've probably seen like product sitting on top of the hair. You'd be like, why is it not? But that's because that's
Yeah.
from low porosity. Medium
Okay.
porosity, the moisture can enter and stay fairly easily. Like the hair is usually easier to manage or moisturize. And high porosity, the cuticle is more open, so it absorbs moisture, and it can happen naturally from, like I said, things like relaxers, heat, damage, color, stuff like that.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Great. So low, it sits on top of the hair.
and the and the
Medium.
and the
Mhm.
cuticle is tightly closed,
Okay.
and
And the
it might,
cuticle, do you mean your hair, which has cuticles, of course?
yeah, yeah. So it's like tighter. It's like tightly closed, and it may, and you can easier way to tell if the hair
Mhm.
takes a lot longer to get wet, then that's how you can tell it's low porosity. So
Okay.
if you like shampooing or when you go to rinse it and it seems like a sponge, it's just taking forever to get wet. That's because the porosity is low. Normally,
Ah,
yeah,
okay, then that's me.
yeah. But like I
Yes,
said before,
that's
it's
me.
not good or bad. I mean, it's not like so don't
I got you. So it's not bad. It's just how your hair absorbs the moisture and keeps
absorb
it.
the moisture. Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Cool. Okay. All right. We're going to see what we have for our next um, question here. So, and I think you might have talked about this a little bit, but does hair porosity affect how often we should moisturize our hair?
Yeah, totally. Like it can porosity can influence how often someone may need to moisture the hair, but it's not the only factor though. Like 'cause some people think that it's the only factor, and it's not.
Could you go a little bit more deeper than that, Jonathan?
Yeah, yeah. So with the when I say it's not the only factor, like
Hmm.
it can be like let me see, like so yeah, you can I mean you can do more stuff like you can condition it. You like I said, what more products like different products to use. Um yeah, like it's just you can't. I'm trying to see how can I put it more like for a client to understand because like for
Hmm.
me being a hairstylist, it's easier for me to like
Yes,
to
that's
like
exactly.
so
So I know
so I'm
you
trying
deal
to
with.
like relay it for like a normal client a person that's like doing their hair at home to
Yeah. Okay. Like let's start with mine because my hair is low porosity. So
mhm,
and honestly, when I with my twist, I moisturize my hair pretty much every other day.
yeah, yeah.
Um, in the
So
summers, especially in the summer because it's pretty
it's
hot
dry
in the
from the
south
top.
down here.
Yeah, so you shouldn't moisturize your hair based only on your porosity level. Like pay attention to like how your hair feels like and how it responds to like the climate, like your hair density, the texture, if it's chemically treated, if it's like if you have like heat damage or protective styles, all can change the moisture needs. Like all of that can change.
Oh.
Yeah. It can all change all your moisture needs. So just don't moisturize it based on like the porosity on your porosity level, whether it's high, low, medium. Just pay attention to how your hair feels. If it feels too overly like oily or over,
Or
then
saturated.
yeah, overly saturated, then
Yeah.
lessen, like, don't use as much product, well, or whatever you're using to make it feel like that. So just pay attention to how it feels and how your hair responds to it.
Gotcha. So even if your hair is low porosity, if you have low porosity hair, that doesn't mean that you have to oversaturate it because it takes a while to soak it. You have to just kind of go based off of how your hair feels and not just put a whole
Yeah,
bunch of product because
yeah,
you have low
because people
porosity.
think if the hair feels dry, they think, okay, let me put more oil in it, let me put more this in it, let me put to make it like not as dry. But no, you have to just go on how your hair feels.
Huh.
Yeah. Because you've been
That,
you had all that product sitting on top of your hair, and you like,
yes.
and then you washing it out, and then it's hot, especially in the summertime. Like I said, climate is like plays a big part as well. Because in the summertime, you got all that product on your hair, you're sweating, and it's coming down
Yes.
your face. So yeah, you want to be careful on that.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's good to know.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you want to be
Okay.
careful.
Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and move to question 5. So products based on hair peroxidity. So I guess we kind of touched this a little bit too, but why do some hair products work great for one person but not another? Is hair peroxidity one of those reasons?
So hair isn't like clothes, like it's not one size fits all. So a product that might work for you can leave that it might work beautifully for you, but on another person it can leave it dry and greasy and weighed down and frizzy, and it's just like so. But some of the biggest differences are porosity, texture, thickness, like I said before, density, curl pattern, hair condition, most importantly, scalp versus hair needs,
Oh,
and your environment as well. Like depending on your environment, because like for example, people that live in like say where it's more drier, like Arizona,
hmm.
their hair is probably a little more drier than someone who lives in say North Carolina, because our heat is not as dry as it is there as it is here. Even Texas, because I have a few clients that came from Texas, and they're like of course, the weather and stuff is different. So they found that their hair is not as dry here versus there.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay. Okay.
And then just learning how your own hair responds is more important than following trends as well. That's a big thing. Like, because some people say like, oh, well, this works for so and so on TikTok, and or this has worked for so and so, this product. But it's just like I said, like I've been saying the whole time, like how your hair responds is just like way more important than following trends. Because trends come and go, but your hair gonna
That's
stay.
true.
yeah, yeah. It's like porosity, like how porosity changes, trends
Yeah,
change. So
that's true.
next
I
year,
got you.
that same product that you've been using ain't gonna probably work no more. You'll be like, well, why don't it work? Because the trend done changed.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I have products that I used to use years ago, and
Mhm.
I it just doesn't work the same as it used to. So I don't have to
Yeah.
use as much. I can use like a smaller amount.
Yeah,
Uh,
and then your hair like a lot of times get like used to that. So you have to switch it up. Like you
gotcha.
say,
Oh,
either use a less amount or even sometimes go to a different product because sometimes that product just might not work no more.
okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I've noticed some companies too over time, some of some certain products are like, okay, this doesn't seem like it's the same as it
Hmm.
was a couple years ago. So I guess it
Because
depends on
they be
bought
brought out
out.
by other
Yep.
companies and they change the formula and you be like,
Yep.
no, this ain't like the same. So that way you have to, especially if you're not like a professional, you have to like do like kind of research and see what's good for your hair and what's in it, right? Read the ingredients. Like I always read the ingredients because some clients are allergic to certain stuff in products. So you have to also be careful of that and look and see. Like I have a client, well, a few clients that are allergic to nuts, so I can't use certain foam wraps on them or certain conditioners on them because it has like almond extract or nut or extract in it. And maybe we'll be needing an EpiPen by the end of the service.
Oh,
Yeah, like
yeah.
so.
Okay.
So I like to use this my one of my foams I like to use is a honey almond by it's like a foam wrap and it has like honey almond in it. It's so good. And but
Mm-hmm.
a few of my clients I can't use it because it's almonds in it. Like so I can't use I have to use like Nairobi or like use something else, like whatever. And sometimes Nairobi can make the hair a little well, I don't because
Yeah,
like
like
I
a
mean I
little
love
sticky.
Nairobi, so I don't want
I like
to.
Nairobi too. But
Yeah,
if I put too much Nairobi on my hair, if I do a blowout,
yeah.
it'll be sticky. So
Yeah, you see,
yeah.
which goes back to piggybacking off how we saying the formula changes. Cause it
Um,
wasn't always, baby, that was our go-to back in the day, Nairobi.
yes, Nairobi for sure.
But now I can only use it on like certain clients. Like I said, I still use it and I still um, like to, support them, but I can't use it on everybody anymore. Like I used to use it on everybody. But now I have to just, switch it up. And sometimes that's just how life goes. You just have to switch it up sometimes, and it's okay.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
Agreed. So audience, definitely it is okay to be able to be flexible with your hair because your body and hair does change over time.
Yeah, and like I said, the environment, the climate changes, like
Hmm.
everything changes and evolves over time. So
Yeah.
you have to just
It's,
evolve with the time.
that's true. And especially if you're on medications, because that can, of course, like we stated before, that
Yeah,
does affect your hair as well. So
yeah, yeah. That's why when I do like
mhm.
consultations, especially like with clients that's getting relaxers or having like different issues with their scalp and stuff, I always like ask them like, what kind of medications are you on? Are you on any? And if so, then I kind of gauge from that and go from
Gotcha.
there. Hmm.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's look at our next question here. So, can hair porosity change over time, which I think we just talked about?
Oh
Can
yeah,
can heat, coloring, aging, hormones, medication, stress, or illness play a factor in that as well?
yeah. So of course, like we said before, hair porosity can definitely change over time. And really porosity is something to observe and reassess. It's not like a permanent label. Like your hair needs can change as your condition of the hair changes. So people think that it's just a permanent label. Like, no, it can be reassessed. Like it's not permanent at all. Like you just have to observe it.
Ah,
Hmm.
I did that part I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it could and when you mean by reassess it, are you meaning like is that like a yearly reassessment or
Well,
um
it just depends on like how often you go to the salon, like your life, like I said, your lifestyle, like heat,
mm,
bleach, relaxers. Like it just depends on what you have like going on, sun exposure, freak. It just depends.
oh,
Hmm. So you
I
can do it
got you. So
yearly. You can do it
mm,
every 6 months. You can do it bi-weekly. You can do it monthly. It just the stylist has to kind of gauge, like how to reassess it. But the stylists will know because I mean,
gotcha.
obviously they're shampooing and stuff the hair, so they'll know how often it needs to be reassessed. Now, now at home, if you
Yes.
like not a professional,
Mm-hmm.
then you might have to you reassess it as you see it changing, if you get what I'm saying. Like
I
if
know.
yeah, if you get what like if you see it changing, then you really like if it's not as much holding much moisture, then just kind of reassess it as you see the condition of the hair change.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
I got you. Okay. And I think over time for me, because I do a lot of my styles at home, just
Hmm.
waves and twists and little blowouts. But
Yeah.
and I guess blowouts too, if you have natural hair, that can change your porosity as well because of
Yeah, I
the
was gonna,
heat.
that's what I was gonna say too. The heat, like heat, and like I said, bleach, colors, relaxers that can actually damage the hair cuticle and make it more porous. Like sun
Mhm.
exposure, friction, like handling it rough, like etc. Like stuff like that. That can also make the hair more porous too. So just be careful, like with that, with like not over processing, like not over coloring, or bleaching. Like, just gotta be careful. Not blow drying it too much. Like a lot of my natural clients, they don't get I don't like blow them out like all the time. Like sometimes
Mhm.
like I'll maybe do like I'll be like, why don't you just try some like two strand twists, or just so you won't have to always be getting heat, or come like once a month or every two
Ah,
weeks versus every week. So a lot of my natural hair clients come, well, except the short hair ones, but the
mhm.
naturals, they come like I say bi-weekly to once a month, just because you don't want to like give them a lot of heat damage, just because you blow dry 'em, then you flat iron it, then you know what I'm saying. You don't want to
Yes.
like do a lot of, so I tell them, just do like a twist set, 1 week, and they can last for like 2 weeks, just so you won't have to be continuously putting heat and stuff to your heads. 'Cause I know some of
Mhm.
the Dominicans, baby, they they be giving some
Yes.
heat. I done had a few clients that came, from the Dominicans, and they just from heat damage, but just because they're using the round brush, then they flat rolling it and putting them on the dryer,
Yes.
then they flat iron it, then they now look good. It be looking good,
It looks
but
good.
but it be a lot of times it be like heat damage. Not all of them, because some of them know how to trim those ends and give them deep conditions. Like all that kind of stuff. When you do stuff like that, is important. Like deep conditions, trimming the ends, because with anybody,
Mhm.
even if I do it, like heat damage, steady blow drying it and flat ironing it, that's gonna, it's gonna cause heat damage. That's just a given. So, but you just have to know how to take care of it, and you have to know how to treat it.
So quick question about the deep conditioning.
Hmm.
If someone is at home,
Hmm.
like, and if they do their hair, mainly at home, deep conditioning, what would you suggest? Would that be based on like the curl pattern, or like what would you suggest for deep conditioning? What's a good
Like a good product, or a good or like you just saying, like just a good,
Oh, just no, no, just in general, because
oh, just
like
in
you
general.
said, we all have different products, but like for
Yeah.
deep conditioning, what would you suggest for that? Was that something we should do once a month? Or like how do we know if we need deep conditioning?
Right. So again, your hairs be like more drier than normal, and like I said, it depends on how, like, the condition of your hair. Like if it's a little more dry, then do one. You can do one every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, um, once a month. It just depends on, you just have to check the condition of your hair, however your hair is.
Okay, so is there a such thing as
Over
over
conditioning.
deepening? Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, there's so many people always ask me that. So yeah, yeah. So if it says leave it on for 15 minutes under the dryer, don't be under the dryer for 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Rinse it off, because it's like it can't. It's not going get more conditioned. It's just going. It's going. Once to go in there, it's going to go in there. Like for example, like a relaxer. You don't. If you only leave it on a certain time, because it's not going to get no straighter than
Ah,
it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? So leaving
yes.
conditioner on more than the allotted time, it's really pointless. It's not doing nothing after a certain amount of time.
Ah,
Yeah. So, because a lot of people think leaving it on longer is helping with the no, like leave it on for the allotted amount of time, or like 15 to 20 minutes. Like some stuff on the back say how long. You got some 5 to 7, you got some 15 to 20, 20 to 30. You just read the back. Like I said, read the back, but don't do it over the allotted time that it says do it, because after the allotted time, it's not doing nothing. It's
ah.
just sitting there. Like, when you gonna
Oh,
wash me out?
yeah,
When you
that's
gonna
good
rinse
to
me
know.
out?
I didn't know that. So if it
Yeah.
says 15 minutes, leave it on 15. Don't do
Yeah.
20 or 30.
Yeah.
The allotted time is what it takes for it to penetrate your hair.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Now I understand if if you at home and you're cooking and you're doing this and changing the diaper, you kind of get busy like with motherly things.
Yeah.
But hurry up and try to watch it. Try to rinse it out before you start. And then rinse it out and then put your plastic cap back on. And then
Yeah,
that way to hold the moisture in the hair, and then you can, go on, finish doing what you're doing, and then blow dry or do, style it however you're gonna style it.
Cool.
Yeah, I have a lot of clients come. They be like, I had my conditioner on for an hour. I was like, well, girl, why? Because then it ain't do nothing. Because after a lot of time that's supposed to be on there, it don't work. It's literally doing nothing. It's not penetrating more. It's gonna penetrate as much as it's gonna penetrate. After a lot of time, it's not going. It's pointless. So just go on and rinse it out. Put your little plastic cap back on.
Yes. Okay. Cool. That's good. That's good to know. That's
Yeah.
good to know, Jonathan. So
Yeah.
hopefully customers, audience, family, you all got that, because
Yeah.
sometimes I've left conditioners on
Yeah.
thinking it's doing okay. So no. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, but a lot of people think that though. That's
Yeah.
not a not normal thing to think. Like a lot of people think, oh, if I leave it on long, it's gonna penetrate more. No, it's not. Like whatever the allotted time is the time that it like should be on there. You just rinse it out because after, like I said, after that, it's not doing nothing. It's not doing nothing. And it's okay for you guys to think that, family. So don't feel bad for thinking. A lot of you will be surprised. A lot of women, especially like non-stylist women, they think that that's the case, but unfortunately, it's not.
Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we learned something new
new every
every
day.
day. So
You talk about because even I done left some conditioner on longer than. That is so
gotcha.
funny. No, y'all, you're not the only one.
Cool. Cool. All right. Then let's see. And I think, yep. Okay. So this one here, Jonathan, question 7. Can you give us an example of how you would care for someone with low porosity hair versus someone with high porosity? We probably should have put medium in there. So because you said there's 3 types, low, medium, and high. So
Yeah.
someone with low porosity, what would you do for them?
So for the low porosity, and like I said, the low porosity is like um the hair not basically holding in the moisture and stuff like that. So like for low porosity, I mean you can do like deep conditions. Well, you can do deep conditions for anybody with a high, medium, or low. But like so I would do like a deep condition and just like check their hair and the condition like of their hair. I normally would do like a deep condition for people with low porosity, and or like a steam treatment, which hydrates the hair. It gives it moisture, it gives it shine, it hydrates the hair. I would definitely for sure do like a steam treatment with them.
Oh, now what is a steam treatment?
So a steam treatment is like it's like a steamer and you have like different types and you use like distilled water, put distilled water in it. And I don't know if you ever seen the when they lay it back in the bowl and it's like the smoke, it's like a machine and it's like smoking on their hair.
Oh, yeah.
So that's like a steamer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I do that. I actually do that with a lot of like majority actually of my natural clients and my clients that's getting they get blowouts because it helps like with the hydration and it helps with the moisture and like retaining the moisture and all that kind of stuff. So I do that with low, high, or medium.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I'm excuse me, I'm steady like blow drying and flat ironing and doing all that kind of stuff. So I like to try to keep the moisture and the shine. And then I use like of course I put my products on there. Like I do like a certain treatment I use.
Mhm.
from Straight Request, and I like put that on with the conditioner and let them steam for about, just depending on like how the hair is, like 15, no less than 15 minutes, no more than 30.
Gotcha.
So it just
And that
depends on.
30, would it be based, would the 30 be the low porosity hair that you would do that, the low natural?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like super low.
Okay.
But like
All
I don't really have that many clients with super low porosity. But I mean, I have, like, I can count them on one hand.
right.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I do normally try to theme like everybody, especially, or give them a deep condition, especially if they're getting, especially when they're natural and getting a blowout.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's just because of the heat and the, all that kind of, because you, like I said, you blow drying it, and then you're flat ironing it, then you're wrapping them around and, putting them in the dry, so I just try to keep that moisture and keep that shine and keep their hair flowing and moving. But then, like, a lot of my clients, like I said, come weekly and bi-weekly. So I'm able to kind of watch it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm kind of watch, and the ones that, like, my natural clients that, like I was saying before, that do come, like, maybe they'll come like once a month, like, especially during like the summer, because summertime, like the climate, if it's hot, the hair puff out and because they sweating, and I mean, you can't help but to sweat. That's a natural thing to do. But
Mhm.
I still watch it, and I still tell them what to do. I'm like, well, just do this. Don't put no heat in it. Like I said, do a twist set. Do something where it's like a protective style. Nothing that's pulling your edges. Nothing that's too tight, or.
Okay.
Yeah, now I
Okay.
love is your hair a twist? Is it twisted or is it?
It's twisted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's just, yeah, just I do a lot of twists in the summer because you're right. You don't want
Yeah.
to have it too tight at the root and things like
Yeah.
that.
It's so
And
full and so long. It look really good. You do it yourself?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I
That's good.
do.
Yeah, it look good though. You do a good. I meant to ask you
Thank
that last
you,
time.
Jonathan.
Girl, you
Thank
might
you,
need to
thank
come
you.
on and work with us
Oh,
for natural hair.
oh no, no, no. But who knows? Who knows? But I
Yeah.
taught my I taught myself over
Over the
COVID,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about for medium and high porosity? Again, I guess you still use the steamers for them, but is
hmm
there anything particular that you do for the medium or high porosity hair for your clients to have it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not necessarily. It just, like I said, it
Mhm.
just depends on, like, I just have to kind of assess their hair and see how it's going. Like, I might do a deep condition less on them on medium and high, um, not as often as I would on somebody with low. So that's really the only difference. Like, I just won't do a deep condition as much. But if their hair is natural, I always steam. Like, I do my best to always steam them. Like, give them a steam, just because you just want to keep that moisture in, no matter if it's high, medium, or low. You want to just, keep it in, because, like I said, it can change. The
Yeah.
porosity can change over time, and some people, of course, a lot of times, a lot of people don't tell you everything they're doing. When they just tell me what I want to hear, but knowing I can
Yeah.
tell. So I just
I
be
guess you
sitting
can be
there
like,
like,
I hear what you're telling me, but your hair is
yeah,
saying
your hair
something
saying something
different.
different. And then they'd be like, okay, Lord, we can't get nothing past you. So that's why, and that's why it's so important to build these type of relationships, like with your clients too, to let them know that, I'm here for you. Like, I'm here for you, the health of your hair, and and to make you feel good, like, about yourself. So you don't have to, like, not tell me the truth about if you left the condition on longer, or etc.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. Like, a lot of people do that. Like, I just want to make sure that I know the what's going on, so I know how to access it and, like, dive into it.
I got you. Yeah, that's why your clients, they love you because you want to know what's going on, especially if it's dealing with the products or if it's
Yeah.
medication or if it's
hmm
stress.
Yeah.
That way you can cater to them based
Yeah.
off of where they're at. And you're right too, Jonathan. Our bodies, like our hair changes just like how our body does.
Yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
like what you put inside your body, like I think I said on the last podcast, it can change, like your everything, like your scalp condition, your hair, so I just be wanting to know. I'll be telling them, I'm like, I ain't trying to get in your business. I just want to know for the sake of your hair. I said,
Yeah.
your secret is safe for me. I ain't gonna, so, just let me
That's
know so I can
true.
know how to access your hair and tell you like what to do, what not to do. Maybe what you need more of. Maybe you need more vitamin C. Maybe you need more, this. Maybe you need more of that. Just so I can know. Now, I'm not a medical doctor, but I can. And even if I don't know, I'll go research it. Like if I do,
Gotcha.
I'm like, I'll get back. I said, well, let me. I normally have all their numbers, so I'm like, well, let me go research that because I'm not sure, and I will text you or call you or your next appointment. I'll fill you in on like what to do, and we just go from there. And they be like, Jonathan, we just love you. I'm like, I love y'all too.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. So, audience, please excuse me, not let you know, but let your stylist know if you're on like different medications,
Yeah,
especially for my audience, because many of us are.
yeah,
That way, your stylist can know if you're on certain medications, it will change your hair. So that
hmm
way, they'll know what to put on it, what to tell you to take care of it, so it can still grow. So just
yeah.
because you're on medication doesn't mean that your hair won't grow, but there's
No,
certain things, yep, certain
right.
things you have to do.
Right. Yeah, we love y'all. We want y'all to feel good, look good. Like we want all that. We don't be trying to get in your business. Now, I mean, I know maybe some stylists do, but majority don't. Majority of us
Yeah.
really want to see the health of your hair and the confidence and see your confidence building and like I said, make you feel beautiful, like the beautiful women that y'all are. We love y'all.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Jonathan.
y'all
We
bless
love
us
you
just as much
too.
as we bless y'all. For real, y'all.
Very,
Hmm.
very, very true. Well, we're going to end on that happy note. Jonathan,
Hmm.
I always love to put your information up here because I had a couple of my clients from the Carolinas, South
Hmm.
Carolina, that asked. So I want to put this up so in case they're in Charlotte, um, this is all of Jonathan's information, his Facebook, his
Yeah.
IG, and his location. And that is Doricus.
Yeah. So it's the Rickus Crawford Signature Salon.
Yes.
And guys and family, like if you don't come see me, like go see somebody who can take care of your hair and be consistent with that person. Like like kind of cheer hopping is that can kind of take your hair down as well because everybody don't use the same thing. So like I said, even if you don't come to me, like just go to somebody consistently who that's gonna like take care of your hair and make you feel beautiful, make you and give you advice and all that kind of stuff because cheer hopping is just not because what it does is when you come to to us, we after you done cheer hop 12,000 people, then we gotta fix it and we gotta go from there. And after we done fixed it and did that, then you go cheer hop somebody else. So just find somebody consistent. And yeah, and I promise you it'll do wonders for your hair.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
your self-esteem and
And your
confidence.
self-esteem. That's true. That's true. All right. Well, this is our information, of course, as well. Jonathan will be, he's part of the family. So at least once or twice a month, we will have him on. Our Facebook page, of course, is Alchemy underscore of Essence. Our YouTube is now Alchemy of Essence TV. Again, Jonathan does have a spot there, so you can go back and watch this video if you need, or his other videos. And our videos are there too. And also our website, Alchemy of Essence store. We have a lot of educational things there, and we'll start putting Jonathan's stuff there as well. So,
And keep coming with the questions. Y'all really have some
yeah,
good questions. Like it even make it even makes me go research and because of course as stylists we do continue education, which keeps me up to date on so the questions are amazing that y'all saying. So yeah, continue to challenge us too, just like we challenge you guys. Like continue to challenge us. It's challenging us. It's making me do more research. It's making me work on my craft more. Do product knowledge. So yeah, I thank y'all as well.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Well, thank you, Jonathan. Yes, and keep sending your questions, everybody,
Yeah.
because I'll shoot them over to Jonathan if I don't know,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to that, because he is the master stylist and has over 25 years experience with that, with hair. So again, you are beautiful. Be gentle with yourself, and until next time, see ya.
Bye. We love y'all.
Bye.